Hi, welcome to the Destin Business Forum, brought to you by the Destin Area Chamber of Commerce. I'm your host, Amy Perry, and my guests today are with Southern Rentals and Real Estate. Sam Hinson, you are the Revenue Manager, and Chad Blakenship, General Manager of Revenue and Business Intelligence. Yes. That sounds really like, I don't know, high-end, cool. Tell us what Southern is, and then what both of you do besides rule the world.
Well, thank you so much. So yeah, Southern Rentals and Real Estate is a locally owned and operated group of companies. And under Southern, we have residential leasing, we also have real estate, and then we have the vacation rental side of it. And Southern has always been, one to be very involved in the communities and very local, but we always strive to be the most caring vacation rental company on the Gulf Coast. And we do that in everything that we do day in and day out. And so we try to maintain that presence in our local communities, and we also ensure that our owners understand that we are a larger company, but we're a large company, but we provide small local feel with big company reach. So we don't want to be known as a large company. We have that small company feel, but we have big company reach and resources, which our owners do love, and they get great benefits from that.
Kind of the best of both worlds.
Yes.
Exactly.
Right. Okay. Sam, tell me about your vacation rental business.
Yeah, so that's actually the topic for today, the main one. We currently have approximately 1,300 properties spanning from Fort Morgan, Alabama, all the way to Panama City Beach. To go into a little bit more detail, we've had a great year in 2018, and shows are signing that next year will be even better. And to explain that further, we have devised new rules over the last 4 or 5 years that really our goal is to become the more efficient and proactive management company, and that's really our goal. So my job has recently been made over the last year or so, and the goal behind that is to give more attention and detail to the revenue side of it in order to be able to maximize our year-end goal for our owners. But on the flip side of that, that also gives our portfolio managers a little bit more time to dedicate into those individual properties to make sure that the properties are getting the care and attention that they need as well.
So more revenue for owners, but in order to get that more revenue for owners, you have better product, you're watching those products. And
the division of labor is really the goal we're doing. That way the properties get the care that they need, so they're top notch, so the guests get a great experience, the owners get a properly maintained home, but they're also getting an increased return on the revenue year over year because we get to divide more attention to that.
I'm starting to see a theme develop. Everybody wins, win-win.
Win-win, that's the goal.
That's the goal.
Exactly right.
Okay, so you've been on the show before.
Yes.
Talk to me about innovation. Is that still part of the plan, what you do?
Yeah, so it's more so than it's ever been, right? So, my job, I've been with Southern for 10 years now, and now my job title we talked about is, a General Manager of Revenue and Business Intelligence. And really that business intelligence is the innovation side of it and what we're really doing to drive going forward. And when you look at, different industries and how things are changing, people aren't really wanting to go into supermarkets anymore. They want to do that pickup and that type of thing. So what we're doing on the innovation side is really trying to drive it forward and really make it where the guest experience is amazing, the owner experience is amazing, but then also utilizing the business intelligence, or the BI for short, to all the data that we collect from revenue, check-in dates, occupancy, all that trending, and really be able to make informed intelligence decisions, even on the operational side of things, making informed intelligence decisions to help innovate and to help push us forward. And that's really what we're trying to accomplish with this.
I find, not rentals, but sort of related, every time I go on a cruise, I find a new product on a cruise. And you wouldn't think that on a cruise ship you would find new products.
Right.
And I've heard some people that have vacationed down here that I won't let stay in my house and they have to go rent a place.
Right.
They'll find out about new things. Hey, we didn't know so-and-so delivered. We didn't know that we could have somebody that not only delivered our stuff, but put it in our house.
Right.
And, just different, I guess that's kind of old news, but
Yeah.
more of what you're saying, new things bringing to your clientele.
Exactly. So, and a lot of it is kind of more on the back end that maybe people don't really see on the surface, but it's all that hard work that goes off that helps pay the payout to increase more revenue or get more efficient on our properties. But then also really looking at the guest experience and ensure that the innovation is there for the guest experience, and really, making sure that we are looking for what the guest is wanting. And one of the biggest things we've done is launching SMS or text messaging with our guests, and that's about 70% of our communication now with our guests is via text message. And not the fact that we don't want to talk to them, we'd love to talk to them. They don't want to talk to us. They know they want to just text and
and just find out when you want to find out. That's what I love about text. My
Exactly.
parents are obviously older than me, and they're like, why do you always text? But it's nice because you can kind of control when I have 3 seconds to respond to this, and same thing with checking in somewhere. I'm sure they're like,
and they don't. I mean, so the way the whole process works is the guests don't ever actually have to call us or text us to get everything. Everything is right there at their fingertips. And in 10 years ago, 15 years ago, that wasn't the way. But now guests, they don't want to go to an office. They don't want to do those types of things. So making sure that we're on that cutting edge technology and giving them everything they need. Now we're still there. So
You're still there. I was gonna
we're still there if they need us, and we're still there locally. So we have, if they need to walk into office, they're more than welcome to. But they don't have to.
They don't have to.
And that's the beautiful part of the innovation and the direction that we're heading.
Sam, I feel like a teacher. Sam, tell me about Southern Cares as quickly as you can.
So as Chad mentioned earlier, at Southern, our vision is really to be the most caring vacation rental company on the Gulf Coast. And being a local company that started here, we really like to give back to the local community, but also on a larger scale. So we donate a lot of time, effort, and really just a lot of resources that we can. Most notably, I think, is every year we do a volunteer service day with United Way Day of Caring. That's always a big thing. We go out and help in the general community. I think this year we packed some books for underprivileged kids so they had some stuff to read on the weekends. But we do a lot of different stuff, including Adopt a Street. We do that every year. We sponsor that. We also have this year started a donation tab for Alzheimer's and also Ronald McDonald House. So we really just want to be able to give back to the local community, but also on a larger scale as well.
And I know you've done some work with Hurricane Michael. Nobody can really plan that, but I know everybody has stepped up, and that's just an awesome.
It's been, our homeowners have stepped up, our owners of our company stepped up, our management company, and just going out there taking care of it, the evacuees helping them out. So it's been amazing.
That really has been amazing, like everybody pitching in. I love that. Hate that it happened, but okay, very briefly, I know there's some recent activity with the Destin City Council.
Yes.
We've got 30 seconds left.
I'm going to keep this extremely short because I know it's a sensitive issue for everybody. But Southern's a big believer in responsible property management, and we've always been that way. But we do believe that anything that happens needs to be equitable, needs to be enforceable, and it needs to be equal. So it needs to be, where it needs to be done smart and properly.
Are you running for president? Because I'll vote for that.
No.
No, but I don't
agree
think
with that. I don't think I'd ever do that. But no, I mean that's, and I think if everybody sits back and take a look at it, I think that's the biggest things that we need to look at, those three tiers.
Agreed. So. All right, we are out of time. So come back.
We will.
Okay.
Definitely. Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
We'll be back.